Someday I won't be afraid of my head. Someday I will not be chained to my bed.
Well, I told you guys before, the slimy individual himself is was gonna be back. And I was right, because he is back. Mozzy, ladies and gentlemen, is finally back. What is up, my fellow hip hop heads and music lovers in general? My name is G Vans, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the second upload for today. The second album that I got to review today. Yeah, let's get right to it. So as you can tell by the title, today I am reviewing Mozzy's new mixtape entitled "Internal Affairs." I think is what it was called. Yeah, "Internal Affairs." And like I said, it came out on Tuesday. Um, well, I um I think I just called it an album. Excuse me, it's not an album. It's a mixtape, as Mozzy said on Twitter. Mixtape, not album. Okay, sir. Um, but yeah, this mixtape arrived a lot more earlier than people expected. It was supposed to come out today, actually, on today on Friday, the 31st. But it actually, it surprisingly came out early on Tuesday. Um, so yeah, let's talk about it. Um, so like I said, Mozzy has a habit of dropping a lot of like projects, a lot of like mixtapes, a lot of albums, a lot of EPs, whatever you want to call it. He just makes a lot of new music all the time. This isn't his first project of 2019. If you guys recall, uh, earlier this year in February, me and Jordan were we were reviewing the Slimy Individuals album that Mozzy did with another rapper named Burner. Um, and if you in that album, it was like mostly about I guess it was mostly about the hard truth about the thug life and everything, which is something that Mozzy is like really known to do a lot. He's really known to doing a lot of some really sad some really sad gangster like type music. But I feel that on this album, he's a lot more hardcore. I'll be honest, he's a lot more hardcore. I guess I would say that the first half is probably that like hardcore shit that Mozzy has been doing for a while now, and then the other half of the album or the mixtape is is him doing his like regular like sentimental and like sad like his kind of like sad boy shit, I guess you could say. Um, so the first half, let's start with that first. The hardcore shit. So I'll be honest, I haven't heard. I don't think I've heard a hardcore like Mozzy album for a while now. Like yeah, what was that album called? Gangland Landlord was pretty hardcore, but it was like him trying to do like a Tupac style, I guess you could say. Excuse me. Um, but I was just like, you know, I haven't heard like an actual like hardcore Mozzy album in quite a while because I feel like ever since he dropped Spiritual Conversations, that EP that came out last year, I feel like he's gone like a lot more soft, and that's necessarily not a bad thing. Um, you know, I feel that since I'm a college student who struggles with like a few things in his life sometimes, like I feel like when I listen to music, I want to hear like an artist who's also going through it, so I know that I'm not alone. You know what I mean? As somebody who really likes hip hop a lot, I really appreciate when rappers like are real with how they're feeling and not try to hide it. And that's something that Mozzy has been getting like really good at recently. But like I said, the first half of the album is him being like a lot more hardcore. Like a lot more lyrical, a lot more aggressive. He sounds like like a like somebody you don't want to fuck with, pretty much. Like like I feel like Mozzy is the type of person that when he threatens you, you better take that shit seriously because he ain't fucking around. Um, but he's like I said, he's really aggressive again now. He kind of like takes it back to his roots. Um, and he talks a lot about some dude named Felipe. I heard Felipe's name in this album for like five times, and all I gotta say, Felipe, I don't know who you are, dog, but bro, you fucked up. Like Mozzie is pissed off at you, dude. Like this man is not only throwing shots at Felipe, but he's throwing shots at all the haters. He's throwing shots at everybody that doubted him. Because I would say that Mozzie is like one of like of one of the like greatest rappers right now that we got right now. Um, I kind of went through a phase where I was like, I don't know how I feel about Mozzie, but like now I like he's been growing on me. So excuse me. So yeah, that's the first half of the mixtape, like the hardcore shit. Then the second half of the mixtape, like holy shit, like that's when the deep shit happens. Mozzie is the type of artist, and like this is what I always appreciated about Mozzie. He's a type of artist that pretty much takes everything he has learned from his past experiences, everything he has learned from them, he puts it in his music in order to not only teach his fans, something new, but to teach everybody something new about life, about like once again the hard truth of the thug life, and just so they can learn more about him as an individual, as a person, not just as a rapper, but just as a person. Um, you know, Mozzie has gained like a new outlook on life, because like with his past like shit that he's gone through, he's like, he kind of like appreciates life a lot more now, and he appreciates it like in a much more different way because you know this life isn't promised, y'all. Like tomorrow isn't promised. Nothing is ever guaranteed. So more of the story is like live life the way you want to, and enjoy right now as much as you can, because this is the only life you get, and enjoy what you still can, because you're not gonna have it forever. And that's something that I think that's a message that Mozzie really likes to spread when he comes to his music, and that's really appreciated about him. I think my favorite song in this album is probably a song entitled "Pot to Piss," which is which is a pretty much like a song of his struggles. Him saying he remembers not having any pot to piss in at some point. Growing up poor. You know, being under bad influences. Sometimes it's like it's not easy when you're born to be doomed from the start, as people call it. And sometimes sometimes some people accept the fact that they're doomed from the start, and it's very unfortunate that that happens. But at the same time, I don't blame them, because you know not all of us are lucky to be put in a great environment. Some of us are put into really fucked up environments, and that's all we know. So I don't like look down on people that feel that there's nothing else for them when they're like doomed from the start. But there are some people who say that that what, I don't want to be here forever. This isn't where I want to be right now. So what am I gonna do about it? And that's something that Mozzie encourages everyone to do, like whoever grew up in the situations that he grew up in. So that's why I really like this song, and that's why I really like this album. I don't think it's if I'm being completely honest, I don't think it's like some of his best work. Um, but you know what? You can't really go wrong with Mozzie, in my opinion. So I think it's still an album worth trying to listen to if you're a fan of rap. Um, but I think that's pretty much all I gotta say. So Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed my review. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram down below. As always, DM me for requests. Go ahead and follow Mozzy on Instagram down below. Go show him some love. His new album, or his new mixtape, sorry Mozzy, his new mixtape, Internal Affairs, has been out since Tuesday, so go listen to it if you haven't already. And with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next upload, the third and final upload for today. And don't forget to stay happy.
Remember, I ain't have a pot of piss. Scrambled eggs with a pot of grits. I done seen the worst, I've been through a whole lot of shit. You got the